It's prom day. I'm so excited, guys. Literally, I could just yeah, so as you saw from the last clip, I put this on the screen, and I just think I just kind of wanted to wake up to that, you know, like it was just, as you can see, I've done my nails. Yeah, I'm not like this type of like nail girl, but I just got these ones in Primark and just stuck them on because I know they're just quite easy to take off, so I could just take them off tomorrow if I wanted to. Whereas if I was to buy normal nails, then obviously it would literally take like days or even weeks to come off. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to save the hassle and I'm just going to do my own. Plan today is to go to the hairdressers and go and get my hair done. I still haven't quite decided what I'm going to have. I've got pictures on my phone to show the hairdresser what I'm kind of thinking. And then I've also got my clothes packed for tonight and tomorrow, because before prom I've got a pre-prom party, then I've got prom, then I've got after prom, and then I've got a sleepover at one of the girls in my group's house. Sophie, you would have seen her in a few of my videos on my previous channel, more BeccaLouise, in case you want to check that out. That's what's going to happen today. I'm so excited, and I'm just about to go down and have breakfast, just finish off packing my bag and then go off to the hairdressers, and yeah. So I've just got back from the hairdressers and this is what my hair looks like. I will try and get my auntie to take a video of this, but obviously this is just from the back. I hope you can all see that. So yeah, that's what my hair looks like. I really like it, and obviously I've got my nails to match. So yeah, now I just can't wait to get into my dress. I assume that you've all seen my dress because I would have shown it in a video at some point, but in case you haven't, this is what it looks like. It's just navy blue, it matches my nails, so basically just that against that. And then I've got all my accessories here. So this is my bag that I've got, and it's all from Quiz, in case you're wondering. And yeah, all my other stuff are in there, like my shoes, and I've also got my jewellery here as well. So all my jewellery is in here. So again, it matches the blue. I really love this, it's so nice. And then I've got a bracelet as well that matches, and I really love these, it's so lovely. I've only got a little while until I have to leave, so it's not going to be that long at all. I think I'm going to the next town over to go and collect some tickets, because we're actually going to go to a show on the 8th of July, and so yeah, that'll be really good. And then I think that's basically it for the rest of the day, and then I'll get into my prom dress, go to Ruby's house for the pre-prom party, have a bit of a, you know, dance, and then go. I've just got back home from our prom evening, and I'm just going to be basically telling you what happened before we got to prom. So you may or may not have been aware that we had prom transport from my friend Ruby's house. We all got in the car as usual, and we took pictures next to it, and you know, kind of, you know, getting really excited because obviously it was prom. My auntie's car is behind the prom car, and so she's like getting ready to move off so she can go off home, and so she just like waves me goodbye, and then so the driver pulls off, and because Ruby's driveway is kind of like risen up a bit, the car's finding it hard to get off into the road. Now bearing in mind there's two lots of traffic coming both ways, so two of the parents have to stop the traffic from like obviously coming into the car. So the driver couldn't get off the curb, and we literally just go like rocking like in our seat, and it's just like can't get off like the pavement. We're just like rocking on our seats basically, and the drink is going everywhere in the car. There was a drink for us to have on the way to prom, and it was just going everywhere, all over the floor and everything. And then when we finally managed to back away, because then the driver figures out that he can't get on to the road, he then crashes into my auntie's car. Yeah, so we're all kind of reversing back, and the brakes fail. Yeah, it wasn't really the greatest moment, and of course we just hear this kind of crunch, and I'm just like, oh my god. Like, I think that must have been my auntie's car, and obviously now I know that it was my auntie's car. there was only a few scratches, but it did sound like there could have been a big dent in it, which obviously I'm just glad that no one's hurt, and we obviously all got to go to prom in the end, but it wasn't the ideal situation. The man was obviously very shaken up and very embarrassed. He said, you know, I've never been so embarrassed in my life, and I really felt for him, because there was nothing he could do about it. He couldn't get off onto the drive, he can't physically lift the car up and move it onto the road, like that's just impossible. It just, yeah, it just didn't go well. And then he decided that he was going to go further on, so to try again and just, you know, kind of pick up the speed a bit. And we were all just kind of like, please let us get out the second time. That's just worse enough. That's bad enough, just having a car being hit by a big long yellow kind of taxi looking like car. And yeah, it doesn't go to plan again, and he managed to knock the, I think it was one of Ruby's family members' car. Now to me it sounded like as if the wing mirror had been snapped off and just like flew, because I saw something fly off. It could have been paint, it could have been a mirror, it could have been anything, but to me it sounded like a wing mirror. And that was just, we were all just kind of like, oh my god, like we're in this car with this man, and we're a bit like scared. Ruby's like physically shaking, and we're like trying to calm her down. She's like, Ruby, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay, you know, we're gonna get out and we're gonna deal with the situation. And it just, yeah, it was a bit of a disaster. We ended up still arriving on time, but we were getting like kind of late, if you know what I mean. So we were okay, but we were, yeah. So yeah, that's what kind of happened. Thank God we were all okay and nothing bad happened, like bad happened. We all got there safely, no one was hurt, that's the main thing. It's just that we've now got to return our money and stuff, and sort out my auntie's car, but I think it'll be okay. And obviously Ruby's family member's car as well. So yeah, I ended up going in Millie's car. Obviously we still got there and it was brilliant, I had a really lovely night, but obviously that excitement of going in that car into the limo was just kind of like made the night special. But obviously we still got pictures next to it. I mean, I try and insert some photos here of us all next to the cars and stuff as I'm talking, because in my head I know it sounds so bad, but I've seen these videos where things go wrong on like prom days. I've seen like hair appointments get cancelled, makeup appointments get cancelled and all that sort of stuff, but never about like the cars and like having this, you know, kind of, it's not really a tragedy, but you know, like an accident. It was no one's fault, it wasn't the man's fault. I don't blame anyone for this. It was just a really bad situation that just had to happen at the wrong time. No one's to blame. I just thought I'd kind of tell you what happened. This is just a little story time. Yeah. So I'm just gonna get back into the vlog and yeah, enjoy the rest of the vlog. Dinner is served.